I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wake up, Weir.
Welcome to Weir Student Media's morning show. I'm Olivia Baker.
And I'm Jacob Taylor.
And this is Wake Up Weir.
First up, we have your daily announcements for Monday, March 25th.
Happy International Waffle Day.
Today's forecast calls for cloudy skies with a low of 30 and a high 63.
During Monday, we will be asking Weir High students what their favorite school lunch is.
Xavier Stoller. Josiah Cloud.
What is your favorite school lunch?
Taco in a bag.
Pepperoni pizza.
Braley Lash.
El Melee.
What is your favorite school lunch?
Taco in a bag.
Buffalo chicken dip.
We're High Glizzy.
Who am I here with?
Big Boy.
Cynthia.
Landon Hahn.
Daniel.
What is your favorite school lunch?
Calzone. Taco in a bag.
Taco in a bag.
David.
Casey.
Olivia. Mila.
Tequila.
What is your favorite school lunch?
The Chinese.
Oh.
Fred Price. Calzone.
Chinese.
Antal.
Yeah, we're ready.
Who am I here with?
Emma Nichols.
Hunter Antol. Charlie Wright. Clyde Fletcher.
What's your favorite school lunch?
Pizza. None! Quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
For lunch, we are having sausage patty, French toast sticks, or egg, bacon, cheese, biscuit sandwich with tri-tater, fresh baby carrots, mandarin orange cup, and milk.
Happy birthday to everyone who celebrated over the weekend.
Saturday, Anna Shell, Jaden Kelly, and John Hafey. Sunday, McKenna Skinner. And today, Alexis Burdine.
Any freshmen interested in participating in youth leadership should see Miss Charleston for an application. For more information about YLA, go to ylaleaders.org or scan the QR code on screen.
Student council applications for next school year are due by today. Contact Ms. Ryder with questions.
All current and new members being inducted to NTHS should bring their forms and dues to the meeting today at 2:30 in room A309, which will last approximately 30 minutes. You will nominate and vote new officers that will be inducted April 14th.
Under the direction of Ms. Juarez, Weir High School will soon present the Broadway musical sensation Shrek the Musical on April 26th, 27th, and 28th in the Milton J. Weinberg. Tickets are $13 for adults and $10 for students. Scan the QR code to buy your tickets today.
Seniors, here are a few weekly reminders.
You have just a few more days to buy your prom tickets until Wednesday, March 27th. Permission slips and outside guest forms, which are available during lunches, must be submitted to purchase.
If you haven't already purchased your cap and gown, make sure to do so before the cost goes up again on April 1st.
Please, we're literally begging you now. We want all members of the class of 2024 to be featured in the special senior issue of the news magazine, the yearbook, and your senior video, but we need your help.
Right now, go and complete the forms that were emailed to you, posted on the class teams page, and shared on social media. Contact Ms. Bricker with questions.
Now for your sports info.
Any students interested in participating in the Weir High dance team for the 2024-2025 school year should sign up in the cafeteria during lunches through Wednesday, March 27th.
Dance team tryouts will take place the week of May 6th through the 10th. Times will be announced at a late date. Contact Ms. Palavis for more information.
Good luck to the teams competing this evening.
The tennis team is playing at home against Steubenville Catholic Central with a start time of 4 p.m.
The girls softball team plays against Edison at home with a start time of 5 p.m.
The boys varsity baseball team travels to Wheeling Catholic Central with a start time of 5 p.m.
Finally, your fun fact of the day.
Applesauce was the first food eaten in space.
That's all for your daily announcements. Coming up, we bring you weather, featured stories, interviews, trends, sports, and more.
Now, on with the show. This semester, we have some of your favorite Weir Student Media staffers and segments returning, along with new student reporters bringing fresh content to you.
First up, Cole Caranda keeps us updated with this week's weather forecast.
Good morning, Weir High School. I'm Cole Caranda, and I'm here to bring you your weather for the week. Starting off, today is a low 46 and a high 65 with partly cloudy skies. Tuesday, it is going to be a low 47 and a high 57, also with partly cloudy skies. Wednesday, it is going to be a low of 39 and a high 59 with partly cloudy skies. Thursday, it is going to be a low of 34 and a high 54 with cloudy skies. Finally, Friday is going to be a low of 42 and a high 60 with sunny skies. And that's all for the week, Weir. Have an amazing, amazing week.
Thanks, Cole. Glad to see the temperatures starting to rise.
Next, Jennifer Grayhouse and Megan Brinkley bring you information on CTE classes.
I am Mrs. Jackson, and I teach the Early Childhood Classroom Assistant Teacher Program at Weir and Oak Glen. With the ECAT program, we're studying early childhood education, and the kids can get their certification to be a classroom aide as soon as they graduate. We're also part of an organization called Educators Rising, and in the beginning of the month, we competed at the Spring Leadership Conference for Educators Rising. I had 4 students from Weir who attended the conference. Mackenzie Sadler, she competed in the non-core academic or exploring non-core academic careers. I had Eliza Giordano, who competed in pre-K children's literature. I had Nicole LaPrette, who competed in lesson planning for the arts, and then Leanna Bissett competed in teacher created materials. Mackenzie placed second in her competition, and Eliza also placed second, and Nicole placed third. And it was a lot of growth from the previous year when we didn't place at all, so I was really proud of everyone and how they did.
What did you design for the CTE competition? I interviewed Miss Smith Montgomery about exploring non-core teaching careers, and I had to job shadow her for 8 hours and get experience in that field.
Thanks, Jennifer and Megan. Sounds like those are some great classes to take.
Moving on, Kayla Veligal brings you this week's faculty feature and featuring our school nurse and resource officer.
Good morning, Weir High School. Welcome to the 4th episode of Faculty Feature. Today we are featuring Stevie Joe in Nurse Chapel. What's your name?
Stevie Joe Bonanio.
What is your job position?
I am a Weirton police officer, but I am currently titled PRO at the Weir High School.
What made you want to become an officer?
Wanted to help people.
What is your favorite part about your job?
Getting to know you guys. I enjoy getting involved in what you guys are doing, and just getting to know you guys. That's pretty fun for me right now.
What is your name?
My name is Nurse Chapel.
And what is your job position?
My job position is a school nurse at Weir High School.
What made you become a nurse?
I became a nurse back in 2015 because I wanted to help other people, and I enjoy nursing skills, and I enjoyed working at the hospital on the floor.
What is your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part of the job is helping people and trying to help them advocate for themselves for their own health care.
Thank you for keeping our kids healthy and safe. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Kayla, and thank you, Stevie Joe and Nurse Chapel, for everything they do for the school.
Continuing to shine a spotlight on the best of Weir, Logan Wagner and Ronald Leonani Spencer brings you this week's Senior Spotlight, showcasing 4 more members of the class of 2024.
Who am I here with?
Shane Arnold.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully laying on a beach, but probably just working.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Probably surviving a tornado in Dayton in 2021 for high school nationals.
What's one thing you're looking forward to before graduation?
Just seeing the rest of my friends whenever I might not see them again.
What will you miss most when you graduate?
Miss Langthorne.
Who am I here with?
Corey Lyons.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Corey?
Somewhere making money.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Probably the Friday nights playing football with my friends.
What's one thing you're looking forward to before graduation?
Prom.
Yeah. And what will you miss the most when you graduate?
Having fun with my friends.
Who am I here with?
Layla Schwer.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Layla?
I see myself hopefully working at NASA or SpaceX or another big corporation for aerospace engineering.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Probably any academic games trip or playing Smash Bros with the teachers in B building after SATs last year.
Yeah. What's one thing you're looking forward to before graduation?
Definitely prom. That's gonna be fun. Or our academic games trip again this year. So.
What's one thing what do you miss the most when you graduate?
I'll miss my friends and my boyfriend. They're gonna be left behind here.
Thank you. Who am I here with?
Tyler Horace.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Tyler?
I don't know, probably in a ditch somewhere.
What's your favorite high school memory?
Probably homecoming of sophomore year.
What's something you're looking forward to before graduation?
Either the tennis matches that I'm going to be playing or hopefully OVAX for tennis.
And what will you miss most when you graduate?
The people.
Thank you.
Thanks, Logan and Ronald and Ani. Weir Student Media needs more seniors to complete the Spotlight survey so we can highlight more members of the class of 2024. We want to highlight all of you, so scan the QR code on the screen now or check your email or the class teams page for the link to participate.
Next up, Emily Gump and Lala Saplinski bring you your entertainment segment on Dance Moms Reunion.
Good morning, Wake Up Weir.
I'm Emily Gump.
And I'm Lila Saplinski.
And here's your entertainment segment.
The cast of Dance Moms will be having a reunion in May, premiering on Lifetime.
The cast that is coming back for the reunion will be Chloe Lukasiak, Brooke Hyland, Paige Hyland, Kalani Hilliker, Kendall Verdes, Jojo Siwa, and their moms will be with them as well.
Dance Moms was a very successful show, starting off at the Abby Lee Dance Company in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
The show first premiered on July 13, 2011, taking place until September 10, 2019.
This show premiered the young cast of girls at their dance studio, learning new dances every week and competing those dances by the end of that week.
The show ended to Abby Lee Miller pleading guilty to bankruptcy fraud, where she served time in a California prison.
The show is currently at its highest with viewers, even though the show ended 5 years ago now.
We asked students on how they felt about the show in their reunion coming up. Who am I here with?
Sarah Stewart, Naomi Young.
What was your favorite moment on Dance Moms?
I liked whenever Kelly called Abby a 500-pound hog because I relive that moment every day whenever Naomi Young comes towards me.
No comment. Who am I here with?
Raina Hoover.
Who was your favorite Dance Moms cast member?
Christy, she's my spirit human. I love her so much, and she's my queen, and I love her so much, and that's my favorite, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here with?
Melina Upright.
And how do you feel about the Dance Moms reunion?
I'm very excited. It's like bringing my childhood back, so May 1st, not going nowhere.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
That's it for this week's entertainment segment. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Emily and Lala, for the information about this reunion.
For our next segment, Lizzie and Jennifer bring you their newest episode of their podcast featuring members of the dance team.
So beforehand, we didn't know if we were even going to have a team because we had lost so many seniors. So we were kind of in panic mode for a second. So that's when we just kind of started reaching out to people and we were like, listen, you don't have to have any dance background. This is a school dance team. We'll help you. We'll figure it out. And I think that made everyone kind of relax and was like, oh, I don't have to have dance training or be at a dance studio. I think that was the big thing. Everyone thought dance team correlated with a dance studio, which I mean it does, but it doesn't have to.
Last year we had many experienced dancers, and this year
we had some new ones, but I think that just made it so much more fun because like we got to teach everyone what we knew, and we recruited our friends to do it, and it was just really fun.
So how do you guys train for your events?
We'll be in the theater, or we'll go to the studio. I'm also not sure if I'm allowed to say that. We'll go to the studio and we'll practice in front of the mirror, and then we'll practice in front of the mirror, and we'll see like what we're doing differently than the other girls. And then we'll also do 3 at a time. So we'll do the dance. We split all the girls up, and like it's not just like the dance girls and like the girls that don't have as much experience. It's just kind of randomized, like wherever you're standing. Like she'll do 1, 2, 3, go, and then those 3 girls will do it, and we'll watch them. But it's mainly to like figure out what we're doing wrong, not what they're doing wrong. It's to see like, oh, I'm not doing that the same as that girl. So then we'll all do it 3 at a time, and then that also makes us want to try harder because we're doing it in front of our peers. So then when we put it back together, like it looks that much better.
10 times better after that.
I
can actually give you a film when we try to do an aerial if you want to.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, no, I will. It's
so
really good. I
funny.
fall.
Oh my gosh.
Or do you want my back handspring on my head?
If you want to watch the rest of this episode, scan the QR code on the screen.
And if you would like to be featured or have any suggestions, scan the QR code and fill out the form.
Thanks, Jennifer and Lizzie. Make sure to tune in and watch the full episode.
Now with sports, Janae Turner and Kevin Phillips bring you some new sports highlights to kick off the spring season.
Good morning, Weir.
I'm Janae Turner.
And I'm Kevin Phillips.
First up on our sports segment is baseball. They had their season opener at Oak Glen and lost 11-9. Here's a hit from Zion Spencer.
Next is softball. Their season topped off with a 7-3 win against Brook. They also had their home opener against Wheeling Park and won 7-6.
Then we have girls tennis. They are currently 3-1 with wins over Wheeling Central, Brook, and Fairmont Senior.
Finally is the boys tennis team. Caden Runkle and Jared Bischoff won their doubles match against Wheeling Central.
That's all for the sports segment.
Now back to Liv and Jacob.
Thanks, Janae and Kevin, for showing off some of these highlights from our talented athletes.
That wraps up this episode of Wake Up Weir.
Have an amazing week, Weir.